all of us, it's cute, have had our little moments of songs that we see coming from Hibbing in the Iron Range area. It's wonderful.
He's written songs like North Country Blues about miners' rights.
B.J. Rolfson, Bob's English teacher, he would have told you that With God on Our Side was from one of his classroom lessons that he was teaching Bob, because he could relate to the lyrics in there, that everyone would think that God was on their side. And when Bob saw him in 2005 here in town, I got to stand next to Bob when they were talking, BJ and Bob, and he said, "You taught me a lot," and it was genuine, and how sweet. You know, this 84-year-old English teacher from Bob's past, to say those words really meant a lot to BJ. So BJ will always be a part of the Bob story here, because he was instrumental in teaching him poetry and literature, and he lived and breathed English and literature, and wonderful man. We miss him.
It's a day, not a dangerous highway. It's tonight, not a crooked trail. It's tomorrow, isn't such a long time.
It's interesting for a musician in that this is one of the only events I know of where the focus is another musician and where you're really focused on his music.
Mama, take this badge off of me. That's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear us now.
The man in female too, nearly an task.
Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released.
You can't pin him down, you can't label him, you can't pigeonhole him or his music.
Oh sister, am I not a brother to you? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. For tonight I'll be staying here with you.
The format is that you play a Bob Dylan tune and then you play one of your own songs, and it's a singer-songwriter competition.
I'm going to play one of my own, and then I'm probably going to do Tangled Up in Blue. My science teacher really liked Bob Dylan, so I was like, I should check Bob Dylan out because I really liked my science teacher.
A lot of the songs that he does have talk about life experiences that he hasn't experienced yet, obviously. Interesting to hear that and how he absorbs it, I think, and perhaps tries to relate to it.
You're the only thing you have to, I'll just keep on, keeping on like a bird of snow. Oh,
been my company throughout most of my adult life. In fact, Bob Dylan's most recent collection of original songs is Together Through Life, and it's kind of the way it's been for me.
You know, when Bob Dylan first started singing, I didn't really love him. I was more into the Beatles type stuff. But as I got older, I got to really like his music.
I know you did.
Now, Austin bought me a
CD?
A CD, and I told him, I said, if you ever want to buy me another one, get me the Best Hits #3.
So I think that's part of the artist's burden, that they're sometimes ahead of the fans.
It took me a while to say I like Bob Dylan, but my two brothers.
Bob Dylan's got to grow on you. You can't just, I don't think you automatically like him.
Well, I think the first song I heard by Bob Dylan was Isis off Desire, and I don't know, it was something just really good because I liked Jack White from the White Stripes, and I know he did a lot of Bob Dylan covers, and so I don't know, just something about the way the words flow with the music, I guess.
It opens my eyes when I read the lyrics and listen to the music in terms of crafting songs and fitting words into songs and fitting music into words and stuff. It's an interesting process. It's fun to watch.
It seems like you can sing, topics through songs in front of complete strangers that you're told never to talk about with complete strangers. Like, take the big three, politics, religion, and illegal activity. And, Dylan sang songs about all those.
You might be a rock and roll addict, dancing on stage, might have drugs at your command, women in a cage. You might be a businessman, some high-ticket thief. They might call you doctor, they might call you chief, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. It might be the law, but you're gonna have to serve somebody.
You know what it did? I got a copy of one of his songbooks with the words in it, and without him singing, and he's very intellectual, very philosophical, and I really liked a lot of his songs. Then I started to, now I'm even appreciating his voice a lot more than I used to.
But you're gonna have to serve somebody. You serve somebody.
I did like Johnny Cash. I never liked him when he first started out.
No.
And you listen to Johnny Cash and his raspy voice. But as I got older, I got to like that. Same thing with Bob Dylan.
But he's a genius when
He wrote a lot of songs that he never sang.
Yes.
I was asking Peter if he was playing. He said no, he wasn't ready for it. Good job yesterday, Alex. Great. Yeah, especially the Dylan tune. It was hot stuff.
Huge Dylan fan. I'm up to 37 Dylan shows now. And when I was in Madison, I met Charlie Sexton on the street, Bob's guitar player. And I told him how many shows I was at. He said, you should get your head examined. That's what he said to me. I thought you've been to hundreds of shows.
They are crazy people, and you should be worried about them. And I can say that because I'm one of them.
Dylan geeks.